What's that look on your face, girl? Kiva yanked on my arm, stopping me from charging into the center of the party, where I naturally belonged. What look? I asked innocently. She raised one perfectly sculpted eyebrow, and I laughed. Kiva knew me too well to pull off the innocent act. Thing was, most of hell knew I was born with something no one else had. A wicked sense of humor that always erred on the devious side. Where my older sister Amelia was known for getting up to trouble occasionally, I was a repeat offender. I didn't push the envelope, I ripped it to shreds. I didn't tiptoe over the line of propriety, I danced right over it while flipping it off with two hands and a saucy wink. Do not mess with your parents' big day. Your mom might just disown you finally. Kiva's warning hit home, as she knew it would. There was only one thing that pulled me back from tumbling over the edge. My family. I loved them all dearly. Of course, I normally remembered that only after I'd fucked up royally, but every now and again it floated across my brain in time to stop some ill-advised shenanigan. Fine, I whined, pulling Kiva into the hall with me. Let's find some men and shake our gorgeous asses. I'm just so glad you're all here. This anniversary wouldn't mean as much without our girls. Mom gestured to Wyatt and Remington, my sister's new husbands, and now our boys, too. Dad pulled Mom in tighter to his side and kissed the side of her head where her short curls were hairsprayed within an inch of her life. She cleaned up good when she put effort into it, but I couldn't quite convince her to drop the old-school mom hairstyle. I was happy for my parents. I really was. 30 years together sounded like an eternity. I once dated a guy for 30 days my second year of college.
We even got a job, finally, so we can celebrate our anniversary without that worry in the back of our minds.
Dad lifted a bushy eyebrow, causing all heads to swivel to me. What? Since when? Amelia asked, bouncing side to side with Lily on her shoulder. Gee, thanks, Dad. I rolled my eyes. Being the baby of the family was hard sometimes. My accomplishments were made to sound like I was dragging my feet in life. Despite my aforementioned shenanigans, I'd managed to earn my bachelor's degree in 3 years instead of 4. The problem wasn't intelligence or even drive. My issue was the squirrels in my head that egged me on to do stupid things. I thought it was God's way of evening out the big brains he'd given me. I turned to Amelia, thankful her tone of voice displayed curiosity, not astonishment. I just accepted a position with a local university to do research for their latest grant proposal on the East Pacific red octopus. Does that mean you're officially a marine biologist now? Izzy quizzed me quietly, a little smile of pride on her face. Yes, actually, though my title is more the research assistant's assistant. But hey, I'm out in the water studying animals, so I'm happy. What I didn't include was the small fact that the professor I'd been flirting with all last semester had put in a good word and had more than likely gotten me the job. Are we cutting this cake or what? Came an irate voice outside of our family circle. That's very rude, Poppy, Penelope piped in, standing next to Poppy. I've got to go feed my cat soon, so I vote for cake. Yetta's voice came from somewhere behind Poppy, though we couldn't see her. It was rare I found someone shorter than me, so I felt Yetta's pain. Everyone taller felt like a wall I couldn't see around. Mom grabbed Dad's hand and pushed their way past the trio of ladies who lovingly terrorized our town. Polly, another one of their sidekicks, wasn't with them, which made me a bit worried for the punch bowl set up over by the food table. As the owner of the tea spot, Polly somehow found a way to spike all the beverages, like keeping the town of hell inebriated was her job. I wasn't going to turn her in.